unafaa kufanya ukienda date na zenye ufai kufanya saa zile umefika. First, time ina matter sana ukienda date. Ukienda date mchana 4, 5 msichana unaonekana ni wa nguvu sana saa zingine. Lazima ujue unaenda dina aina gani na nani unakutana naye. Pia dina kama unaenda usiku, kama ni mdem, make sure umebeba fare yako. Make sure umebeba fare. Na kama ni msee, make sure umebeba socks mpya, uko na belt nzuri, unanukia man, sio unanuka jasho bana. Unatia hivyo unachoma picha.
Welcome back. You've heard what the word on the street is. Remember, you can also contribute to our conversation today. Main topic being do's and don'ts on the first date. Using the hashtag KTN Life and Style right about now. We are still with George Kimani and Rono Chebet. How do you like to be introduced? Chebet Rono ama Rono Chebet?
Okay, Chebet Nyashinsky, anything is fine. Anything is fine, actually. Yeah, Mutuma Rono is anything.
It's okay, it's okay. You know, now I say it's okay. Even like, I was at a formal meeting and they were telling me something and they're like, yeah, we're going to have rehearsal on Thursday. And I was like, it's okay, it's okay. I'll be there. And I'm like, oh my God, Rono rules my life.
We'll stop chilling with Susan. It's okay. Anyway, sorry, next scene.
Before we left, you gave us your worst first date
Madam,
experience.
Janata biscuits.
Breakfast iko after. Kwanza perform.
Okay.
And then we'll decide kama unapata ndao na sausage.
How much breakfast
how much
did you
just a
have?
biscuit.
All right.
That's true. So before we left, Rono gave us her experience on the worst date experience. And George alituambia his best and his worst.
And his worst, yeah.
Yeah. The one who carried friends. George, you did a
Oh,
skit.
the one who prepared the friends.
Yes. George, you did a skit. And essentially the whole thing was when guys first break up. So there's like the whole date experience and you're trying to get back there, but it killed me. So basically it's like when a man first breaks up with his babe and he's with his guy and he's like, it's okay, ni sawa, but then madam ni wengi.
That is so true.
But then what happens afterwards? It was 5 weeks later.
Then 5 weeks
Oh,
later,
yeah,
you're
I'll
crying.
remember what you guys are talking about.
You're crying in bed. Like, oh, you're just making phone calls, baby. I'm sorry. I sent you 400 messages, Jana. I was drunk. I want you back. Please have me. And the girl has moved on after 5 weeks. So the girl on the first week is usually crying. The one who's crying. On the 5th week, she's out with her friends, dundaing.
So
New
guys
man's
actually
on the
know that's a
gram.
thing.
Yeah.
I thought guys didn't know. Kumbe, you
Oh, no,
guys
they
know.
do.
It
Yeah,
takes
we
you
know.
forever for something to click, to hit you.
No, the one of them
No,
taking
it's too
another
late.
man,
No,
that one
no,
clicks quickly. You know testosterone.
Guys, these guys are slow. At 6 and we are cooking at 8. Then they're like, you don't know how to cook. Can you get out? Are you kidding me right now?
They take a while to load.
Yeah.
But that one catches up quickly. And honestly, I think it's because of the whole there might be another man in the picture. That one catches up to them faster.
Yeah.
They're like, hey. When you move on is when you start getting those texts.
That's when it hits you. When
how
there's
was your
another guy
day?
in the picture. Oh, my heart.
Also, on that thing for if there's another guy in the picture. So, if a guy cheats, it's kind of okay. When a woman cheats, then
Hell.
you
We are
have an
like on Twitter, we start trending. You are like, what the hell?
Easy double standards.
What the
You
hell?
just have to.
Does it make you feel nice though?
Okay.
As a man.
I mean, I don't cheat, first of all.
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
That's what they all say. And we catch them like a rat.
On the highway.
Not on the highway. In the bedroom. Now we catch you like a rat.
Oh my God.
So you don't
So me-
cheat. But
me, I
would
don't
you,
cheat.
would you condemn a mama who, okay, let's say.
Would you forgive?
Yeah.
Would I forgive if
A woman cheats on you?
I want to talk to
No. Once a cheater, always a cheater. So, tuendelee na kazi yetu. Move on.
Tembea na Yesu.
Yesu.
But it's okay for a man to be once a
Man,
cheater, always a
A
cheater.
man should be forgiven.
Next question.
I think he looked around and he's like, man, I'm outnumbered. He's like, boy child, come on set. I'm okay, tell us. Help.
Anybody's idea.
I don't know like where men cheat. I really don't know. I don't know kama mnachokanga na mtu or like I really don't
Haraka,
understand why
haraka.
people cheat. I've never I don't understand. Shout out to you who cheats. We are catching you. We'll catch you and we'll expose you.
There's someone who replied on Twitter, Jerry Withan _N. She says, as a woman, if I was not the one who asked you out, I'd definitely expect my date to take care of the main bill.
Yes.
I wouldn't expect everything, but you know, it's nice to be treated.
Yes, true. True.
But I think
Once later out was the bill ni 15. Tunaweza gawa half. I'll tell you, okay. Okay, just give me a second. I use the bathroom. Bruh, I want my do the home. Me, I'm on my nduthi home. Tuone ka utachonga viazi utaniambia baadaye.
Yeah.
I don't do
But
that.
for the guy, it's also nice to hear the girl say, "Can I pay?" Then you're like, "No, I'll
Oh,
pay."
I
Yes.
should do that, yeah? Just to test the waters.
It's actually called the reach.
They're
So
rich.
when the bill comes, there's the reach for the bill, yeah? And some guys are just like me. I'll go on a second date with you if you do the reach. You do the reach for the bill or you do your reach for your wallet or your purse. Because then they go, oh, no, of course, it's me, it's mine. I've taken care of it, and they take it away.
Sidanganywe. Me and reach like this. 7,400.
I just wanted to read for you, make sure you got it right.
So the pay bill number I give you, you know? But me, honestly, let me tell you one thing. If you're in a relationship and you dare hit on me and I know you, because the worst thing is when sincerely, you're 58. What do you want from me? If you hit on me, I tell you, do you know I was in the same class with your daughters? I'll slap you back to your existence. Shame on you.
She was in the same
What are you
class with your
doing?
daughter.
What are you doing anyway? But I can, you know what I'll do? If I have money, I'd be like, let me chip in. But I'm just doing that for you to debate with me. Like for you to be like, no, it's okay, I got it. No, it's okay. But the worst thing is when it lands on you and you're like, I wasn't serious. It was jokes.
It's like just
It was a
jokes.
joke.
You know, it's interesting. Rona is talking about that. There's somebody here who's asking. So, guys, since this is keeping it real, this person has a clue what we're doing. This person says, hi, guys. I'm 21 years old, but I have this 54-year-old guy who's hitting on me. And
Mike me. What is you're calling me to standard media group to tell me this nonsense? Are we serious?
yeah,
Are we
what
really
do you
serious?
think I should do? And no, he's not married.
Why we were discussing this, but anyway.
54. Okay, what are you not doing, Marida? Okay, maybe that's you're trying to be celibate. Shout out to you. 54, and the mama is 20.
21.
So when he was 21, she was
Close my
negative.
case.
No, she wasn't born.
As in, he could
Was
have
she born?
many
No, she wasn't
children.
born.
Like he could have some children older than her, a child her age, and then others younger. As in, that's
Age is
it's-
just a number.
No. You
Age
guys,
is
you know,
just a
I
number.
feel like it's okay. She's asking this question. I've watched a reality show. It's called Second Wives House Club. Something.
I've seen it.
You've seen
I've
it,
seen
yeah?
Yes. Second
And there
Wives
is, I
Club.
don't know how old they are, but then there's this guy called Mohammed in the show. Well, he looks old, and the girl is very young. She's probably 27.
Is he rich?
She's very
Mad.
You need another answer. Like,
Oh yeah, that's the reason. Yeah.
Have you ever seen a slay queen with these guys from Bushago? The old ones. 61. Are you out of your mind? Are you there?
You know, if I have to assist you to read the bill, I have to assist
is
you to
power,
physically
I guess.
get out of the car. I have to assist
too much
you up many
assistance.
But
stairs.
you'll be the
That
first
to
one in
me
the
is
wheel.
like,
On the
Imagine
wheel.
unaangalia tu mtu
that's
hivi.
not the thing.
On the
People
wheel,
are
you'll
doing
be
it
the
for the
first one.
monies.
So ask this girl. She looks at this 54-year-old man just waiting for the heart stroke. Like,
Yeah, I've seen those memes for when your guy
you
coughs.
have the number here. You just say, nah, it's not my life. Can't live like that.
Oh,
I have a
God.
worst date experience here. And this one actually, for me, I think I was like, yeah, people go 0 to 100 on first dates.
Yeah.
So somebody sent me worst. This guy said he really likes me on a first date, like chill, wait a couple of years, then decide best. And then also second one who also sent and said, by the way, the guy said straight up, I love you on the first date.
What do you love? Who are you loving? Whomst?
We've met for 30
That's
minutes.
a don't.
That's a
yeah.
heavy. Actually, that's do not. Actually, that's a do not don't.
Yeah.
Do not ever. Can you be caught? Do not be caught. I'll slap you. You'll even like honestly. How do you love me on the first date?
There is nothing you know about me. Give me 3 years, I ruin your life a bit, then you can tell me if you love
We
me.
go through ups and downs.
Yeah.
You see some things like the way we were talking to anakulanga sana. You go on a date, you're like, hey, umepita budget, by the way.
George, do you think it's okay?
To say I love you.
First
On the
date.
first
Aye,
date.
mi naeza toroka. No, like in your face ndatoroka. That's
Physically.
That's some scary stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't just love me after 30 minutes. That's
It looks
I
like,
could be a serial killer. Yeah,
they
and you
look
don't
It's
know.
obsessive.
suspicious,
Facts.
yeah.
They look like obsessive, and it's not healthy.
That's probably a crazy person, to be very honest.
What's your budget on a date? I want to know.
Sasa wewe.
Like the national television. If
On
a
a
girl
first
spends more
date.
than what you'd be like, hey, tricky.
I don't know, maybe 2,000, 3,000.
If your meal is
I think that's
4,000,
appropriate.
wewe hapana. Wewe, kwani you're eating plus dinner? I can't.
It's lunch and then you order that. I think it's the ones of you can generally take somebody out on a date and they eat starter main course dessert and be like, but then Mimi, suddenly kuuliza date. Nalipa main course. Hizo starter na dessert umekula. That's your responsibility.
That's your meal. That's your meal. That's your meal.
I'll be over there calculating plus tax. Yeah, this one is yours.
Angalia wallet kuna vumbi. So
No.
There's someone here who says, Deno on Twitter says, Shebesh Rono.
Kidero, you slapped me.
Shebesh Rono hajaongea poa kwa DJ Shitty. Lakini money solves a lot of problems.
Yes.
So I'd rather have a lot of it. When you go on your first date, how do you gauge? Because again, I'm going to read another response on this money issue. How do you gauge if money is really your interest? Because clearly this one is that one for, I'd rather have a lot of money. So if you go on a date and you're
Yes.
those people for, you're 54 years old, let me see your bank account. How do you even tell in the first place? First of all, I feel like that's a don't, but sure.
Whatever.
How you
It's
assess?
a heavy do
How
not
do you
ever.
assess?
If the guy is spending like, if the guy is rich and the question is, would I still date him, mama? Would I? Are you asking me? Okay, I wouldn't date. I feel like I would find a way. I'd rather like pitch a business idea, or like if it's a relationship, I upon it wrong.
Mwongo.
It's a lie. It's a lie. I can't. Relationship, I can't.
Yeah.
I literally can't. Like, I can't emotionally force myself onto you. It won't work. And we'll both just end up sad and lonely. And
Also, I feel
we
like
might
people
die and
should
I don't know what to
remember
do.
someone can keep that face of, I know you want a wealthy person, and I'll come dressed in Versace that I borrowed, man. You know, that's not even probably real. And you don't have that money, so you unengia
That
box
was my
because
other
of
do not.
things that really don't add up.
Materialistic
Yeah,
things.
yeah. So to and
George, what do
people
you
like
think about this whole the dating scene in Nairobi and the whole money-minded thing? Because I feel like these days it comes up so much, and it's actually true. It's real. It's real life.
Okay, me, I just think it's mostly agendas. The young lady is looking for someone to treat her with, all these materialistic things, and the old guy is just looking for a physical, physical.
That's a
relationship.
connection.
It's a transaction. Most of the time, it's a
People like
transaction.
kinda like some daycare mama.
That's true.
There's no emotional baggage, anything like that. So
Friend, ushaeka mzee hapa, anaweza lia. Ukishaeka mzee hapa, anaweza lia, my guys.
Guys, there's a stand-up comedian who killed me. I think he was on, I'm not sure, but he was just talking about the older generation. He was like, guys were the 80s. Their hearts were broken. Now these days, people really react badly to relationships ending badly. We have femicide that's happening, or somebody goes and steals all your things, or bans all very dramatic breakups. And he was like, these guys born in the 80s, by the way, their hearts were broken. Paka hata hizo roho hawakukuwa wanaenda nazo town anymore. Unaacha home ndio usikutane na watu wanakupeleka some type of way. But now the youth these days, I don't know. I think, do you guys believe in this thing for relationships come and go? Because people are taking breakups so hard.
Like hard or easy?
No.
I think they're taking them
Because of the
hard.
femicide story where
true,
a man
true.
gets rejected and he
True,
decides to
bro.
take an axe to Nini.
True.
That's a bit on the extreme.
Yeah, or women killing themselves, or even worse, like not even worse, but just as bad. You now go to your man's house and you swipe all his things. So anakutana but umefagia TV, sofa, kila kitu.
If a mama ever broke your heart, what's the worst you could do? Like,
I mean, it's never that serious.
It's
for
never
me.
that
It's
serious.
never that serious. If you're not meant to be, you're not meant to be. Na maisha iendelee. I won't,
Yeah,
I
then
won't
5
wreck up
weeks
my life
later.
because that I want to be with you and you don't want to be with me.
People are taking nothing.
Aye.
People hang themselves.
It's never that serious.
Me, I think at the gym. No, I'm so scared of death. Actually, like I used to be young, and I'm like a kiss up on the sofa. Ay, my guy. No,
Yeah.
but I can't kiss myself. But honestly, people take it so serious, and I feel like they need to. There's so many people out here trying to help. If you feel like you've been rejected and you're out of depression, there's so many people to help. Like suicide is never the freaking answer. You have
That's true.
Yeah, you have so many people trying to help. You have so many counselors out here. Like even like the internet is literally the best thing that has ever happened. So you don't have to be so that's serious. Like why would you want
That's
to harm
true.
yourself?
Also, on keeping it real, that's on the issue on young love. First of all, you need to understand.
What love
If
is.
you're like below 30, you're still doing this young love thing, you might as well just not kill yourself. Because most of these people who are dying are like 23.
Yeah.
Yes,
24,
you're very young people, by
young
the way.
people. That's
Such a
young love. So keeping it real, what do you think people should focus more on? Because in Nairobi currently, on Twitter, on Instagram, you can see what is trending. It's, does the dude have money? Is the lady able to pay her own Uber fare? Some very petty issues.
Yes.
What do you think is the core thing that at least maybe tuwapateka matano you should look at, just so you can play safe, you know? Because this money thing, this
Can
thing
we always
of
just, if guys, can we just always know that personality is like number? If you guys are not, if your souls don't connect, why are you wasting time? Unless maybe you're out here, you know, trying to be Vera, you know, just trying to be a harlot for life. But if you're actually looking for a serious relationship, looks people uzeka. What uzeka? And I feel like I used
try
to
the face up.
hot men are really overrated completely. Like we used to be those for I want someone cute. But once you're with them, I've been with really attractive people and they were so boring, manze una lala day. Snoring and across you, my guy. I'm snoring, you know. So personality
Is number one.
That's
like if
true.
you guys are not clicking, click. If you're talking about food, don't just say, you know, I just want to meet you and I grab that bum. What are we talking about?
That's true.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
You know, for you, like you put me number 2. Put your number 2 there.
Yeah, I just think like you're saying after relationships.
Yeah, after relationship.
I think
No,
you should
after
always,
personality.
after personality. I think interests. You should have like, you know, both interests.
yes.
The same interests. So you can't be, this one is into adrenaline, this one is into reading books. So you'll never.
And even though it's different, yeah, there has to complement.
You can work
There has to be a
around
common
it.
ground
There
or
has to be a
something.
common ground. Like even if you are like you like reading books, I would support you. And if I like not reading, you'd also be like, nah, I got you. But you know, so interesting. Yeah, it's kind of.
George, do you think you could be with somebody who just has no humor? It's just not a part
Oh
of.
no, my God, no! Wow.
Oh, really?
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Because they tend to be really sarcastic half the time.
And they're very funny.
Yeah.
Humor
Yeah.
is like an important part of my
my
life.
God.
So
Of course.
If,
Yeah.
if somebody doesn't get that, it's no.
Or
It's a
maybe
no.
if George was like he wasn't, let's minus his humor. Let's say you weren't funny, and like you at least you get my jokes, or at least you can top up my joke. Like
Yeah.
if I'm like, hey, like you're not funny but you try. Like that's also effort.
That's okay.
Cute. Yeah, that
Okay.
would actually
I
work.
think you can also grow. Humor is something you can learn kidogo from that other person. If they're the ones taking charge. Me, I don't think I can date someone. Okay.
Number 3, what would you go for? Because we're now going to number 5.
Oh, of priorities. Hey, Rono has taken charge
I
of
know.
this show.
I'm trying to get myself a package, okay?
I like it.
These cameramen, they've been hitting on me, but I'm guys, I'm 19.
They're winking from behind the cameras.
She's still a teen.
Actually, I want to read because there was so much that came on social that I haven't gotten a chance to read yet. Somebody was like, his number 1, this is a deal breaker, and a big don't is if she hates Star Wars.
Aye.
I
Are
you
you
know,
such
okay.
men?
No. You know what's
So
so
immature.
no, you
Very
know what's so
immature.
crazy is when I put that up on my story, the number of replies of yeah, I agree, yeah, that's a complete deal break, like yeah, that's
The internet-
was so many. I was like,
I can't be on the internet more than 5 hours. I would be okay. Okay. People are not okay. I don't think people are okay.
oh my god. Anyway, we are here on Keeping It Real, you on KT and Life and Star Relationships Wednesday. Our fantastic guests have been George Kimani and Chebet Rono. Your social medias are that.
Yes.
George Kimani _. On,
George Kimani
on
underscore
Twitter and
on all.
Instagram.
And
At Rono for every platform.
yes. So guys, follow them on Instagram, on Twitter, watch their videos. You have your Great Day channel
yeah.
on YouTube. Subscribe, watch them, follow them. They are mad funny. I know today they talked a bit serious. So like remember, they're comedians. They
do
can
it.
also have some serious. Yeah. But anyway, we are gonna take it now to our girl Violetta, who's gonna give us tonight on KTN.
Right. Good morning.
Morning.
How are
You know.
guys doing?
Hi Violetta, how are
You
you?
look so nice.
I didn't
Wait,
come to
unasikia
stay, I came to
baridi.
stay. How are you doing though?
Good.
All right. So anyway, that was tips on the first dates. Now at least you know why some of your first dates have not been working. But now at least you got the tips on how you can make your first dates lead to the altar. Finally, right? Hopefully, me too included. But of course, I'm here, tonight on KTN from 7:30 to 9 p.m. It's time for Miss President. And this is a show that actually grooms women into becoming better leaders. Such a good course. And there are 5 contestants actually left. And there'll be the great debate happening tonight at Queer, moderated by Sharon Momani and Mike Gitonga. So here is what you guys should expect tonight on Miss President.
On Miss President, no more classrooms or presentations, and the judges no longer solely determine who stays or goes. There's only one decision left to be made: the contenders and you live. The top 5 will go head-to-head at a presidential debate who will show that they truly are able to serve the nation. And at the end of it all, who will you vote for? Don't miss this electrifying episode next Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. exclusively on KTN Home.
Yes, that is exactly what you should expect from 7:30 to 9 p.m. So Saturdays, and also from 10:45. You know what happens, of course, with me. It's E-Curve O'Clock, the show that brings you nothing but the best in the entertainment industry. And this episode is quite elite. We had Nasty C live in performance at the Alchemist, and now I understand why people were actually protesting that we should protect Nasty C at all costs, because he gave a performance and a half. And also we have Sarafina that was actually stage played by our very own actors right here in Kenya, and it was in the Kenya National Theatre. South Africa never felt so alive in Kenya. So guys, here is what you should expect tonight on E-Curve. So because all the cool kids of Nairobi showed up at Alchemist for the Nasty C performance, the coolest kid in Africa did not disappoint.
Nasty C is one of my favorite artists, so I had the moment of my life.
So what's your favorite Nasty C song?
SMA featuring Rolene.
Clearly you had a good time, right?
Hey, so Sarafina, you in bed, eh? Good girl, Sarafina, baby, baby, baby. Hey, you don't have a minute for Sabella.
Sabella, please, we don't want to be late for school.
Hey, better late than never. Besides, I turned out pretty fine and I never went to school.
Obviously.
So guys, actually be sure to set a date with me tonight at 10:45 p.m. because I promise you, E-Curve tonight is on all levels of lit. If you think that's just all we have, I've got the E-Curve hot seat, I have the celebrity tea, and of course, you know me, I serve it hot, right? And I'm also so excited for what's happening this weekend. Reggae again. Just the other day we had Jakir. This weekend we shall have Dwayne Stephenson and Davil. Oh my God, I am so excited. Like they say, no one can kill reggae. We are not about to. We're about to have so much fun this weekend coming through on E-Curve. And right about now, I'm going to take it over back to our beautiful ladies. But I'm going to see you all tonight at 10:45. Cool? Right.
Welcome back, Violetta. Thank you, man. Anyway, we are here with Chebet Rono and George Kimani. And George, you have something coming up that everybody should look out for. What is it?
So if you go onto YouTube, George Kimani Comedy, there's a new series coming out, Lily and George, where I play all the characters, all the roles, like the mom, the dad, the sister, the brother.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You see him as a mama.
No, yeah. Seniors.
So cute, yeah.
I'm like, bruh.
So yeah, it's I'm trying something new.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah.
So guys, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you can see when the series starts. And Rono's channel, Great Day channel.
Yeah.
We're excited. We're going to see a lot.
And so you
Me,
guys
I want
you
to-
also need something big coming, biscuits. As and you're saying, okay.
Next time we'll remember to have the biscuits on board. That's about it though. Unfortunately, we have to close up the show. That's been Rona, it's been George Kimani, Susan and myself. It's been a wonderful morning. Guys, we really appreciate the fact that you've been responding on Instagram, on Twitter. Keep the conversation going. The hashtag to use is KTN Life and Style. Until next Wednesday, my name is Ann Nixie. Bye.